Since I've kind of been in a mindset for American destroyers the past 48 hours or so, I'm going to play one game in Benson, and then we're going to start taking some requests. Oh, sync drops. No, I generally don't do a countdown for sync drops. I don't mind if you sync drop me. If it works, yay. If it doesn't, sorry. I don't usually do a countdown though. I just kind of smash things out and go. Celtic, that's a good question. No, you're fine. You're fine. You don't have anything to apologize for. Tips for any suggestions for a new player? So many. Oh, so many. Probably the best one is don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Take your time leveling a ship, right? Especially if you're new. When you're a new player, wargaming is, you've got the whole account progression system. They're going to shower you with economic bonuses and all kinds of stuff, right? They're going to make it seem very, very appealing to invest all of that to rush ahead and charge up one of these tech trees as fast as you possibly can. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't throw away those bonuses, obviously. They'll be really handy, but hold on to them. When you're learning the game, if you've never played before, if you have... this is going to sound like a ridiculous number, okay? But I'm going to throw it out here. If you have less than 1,000 games of Warships under your belt, personal opinion, take your time. Take your time. Learn the mechanics. Learn the classes. Don't go crazy on econ bonuses. There is... I will say that premium time is a good investment, right? I think you can get a month of premium for like $8 or $9, right? So like if that interests you for a little extra cash or a little extra XP, I think that's a great investment. But, all the bonuses and stuff like the new econ bonuses system, they're going to give you some of those. Just let them sit for a bit and just work on understanding the classes and the mechanics and so on and so forth. Take your time. Don't be in a rush. What veteran players like myself and so many people on the channel find is that, a lot of players nowadays rush to get to that Tier 7, Tier 8, Tier 9, Tier 10 ship, whatever. And then once they get there, they don't have the first clue how to play it. They don't even have a basic understanding of game mechanics to really be able to say, "Oh, I know how this works."
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Oh, I lit him on fire. He had to put it out. Okay, so wait, Hetman is saying advance along a broad front. Dan is saying he disagrees. Learn to play one line at a time. Thank you, Courageous. I'm doing okay. I can see both arguments. As a brand new player, I think that Hetman's advice is good advice. One of the things that a new player in Warships doesn't really... don't take this as an insult. It's not meant as one. Doesn't really have a good handle on yet is what each of the classes does well, does badly, how they play, how they fit into the overarching kind of ecosystem of the game, which is a ridiculous sounding term, but I can't think of a better one right now. And so, this guy again. You're killing me, Alice. Oh, now you want to get in a gunfight. A minute ago, you didn't want to gunfight me. Now you want to get in a gunfight. Okay, let's get in a gunfight. It's about all this ship is really good for, so let's do it. Because the torpedoes on this thing are trash.
The ship is on fire.
I know you burned a heel. I know you're in trouble now.
Problem solved, sir.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Now, to his credit, this Oland is playing exactly the way you need to be playing one of these European destroyers, which is push up, get in a gunfight, take some hits, back up, heal off, push up, and so on. So he's doing that right. Okay, so back to my earlier thought. I think as a new player, there is value in trying a little bit of everything, right? The game is going to force you into starting off with a cruiser, right? And then it's going to offer you the chance to play a destroyer. And then it's going to offer you the chance to play a battleship. And then it's going to offer you the chance to play a carrier as you advance. In my opinion, you should try all of these things. Try them. How else are you going to know what you like and what you don't like, right? And if you don't like it, well, then you know not to mess with it or invest time or spend money on it, right? But until you know that, until you've tried something and can definitively say, yeah, this is not for me, then you don't know. And I think there's absolutely value in trying something and finding out. So as a brand new player to boats, absolutely, in my opinion, try as many things as you can. Now, with that said, I think there's value in perhaps just kind of picking a nation, let's say, or a couple of nations, and just kind of working them up, right? You don't have to invest. Kill this loser, would you?
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
You don't have to invest a ton of points, a ton of time, a ton of XP in advancing like every single nation's stuff all at the same time. That is kind of silly, right? But with that said, I think there's absolutely value in trying a lot of things. Marcus, I don't think that's necessarily the case. Although it sounds like he's got the muted thing on, so maybe he can't hear me. I don't know.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Okay, I'm going to cut back in. Renown and Rado are going to have to push back up, and in a minute they're going to be overlapped for my torpedoes, which I'm absolutely going to love. So we are going to work on that. Torpedoes reload in 25 seconds. I think we want to... The Renown... Oh, the Renown... Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to focus the Rado. And maybe the Renown will blunder into some of them. That would make me very happy. We'll see what happens. There we go. Have fun, boys. Good, my A's off. Okay. It's hard not to like French Speed Boost, isn't it? It's really hard not to like French Speed Boost. You can do such ridiculous things with French Speed Boost. Where is this Oland? I've not seen his torpedoes in a while. Oh, there he is. He's pushed way up the flank of the map. Well, let's go assassinate him, shall we? Rado's probably going to take at least one of those. Yep, right on the belt. Ulan's torps are quick and light, and they came from over here. So it tells me he's trying to sneak by me up the one line. Yep, there he is. What up, my dude?
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
See, you're in kind of trouble now.
Critical engine damage.
Of course, I'm getting a little low here, too. I need to beat you in this gunfight. Thank you. Well, that was a lot of effort, unfortunately. But he's dead. That threat is off the board, blessedly. New Mexico might take one of those in the butt, but I think he'll be all right. All right, let's get back and harass this Colorado now. He has no one to spot for him. No way to spot me anymore. So let's go be a jerk. Yes, exactly right, Hetman. No, Kirk, you can't get away. Admittedly, because of his goofy heel, look how low he got me, right? I crushed him in our first gunfight, but his doofy heel lets him back into the game. Now I have maximized my torpedo reload at this stage, so that feels nice. I'm going to start trying staggered launches on this Colorado.
Welcome.
I want to get on his broadside. I want to get over here. Is he going to turn more in? He's going to turn more in, isn't he? I'll just do that. Spike, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, I got to force myself to wait about 40 seconds. I want to be staggering these launches as best I can. Get flipped. We're going to slowly troll this guy. Yep. Still got to wait about 20, 30 more seconds. Looks like he might... Oh, he turned into those a bit. He's going to take 2 of those. That'll feel good.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert. Smoke generator started. Torpedoes to port.
All right, well, now that I've got the New Mexico spotter, we're going to harass this guy a bit. I don't normally do this, but it's going to work out, I think, especially since I know he just blew his damage con against those floods that I landed. So we've absolutely turned him around. Let's see if we can get a fire to stick. He's going to take a whole bunch of pain. There's a fire. He's going to be stuck with that for a while. See, my existence here has basically turned him around. But I'm low enough he only has to get lucky with a shell or two, like that. Look how low I am now. God bless.
Enemy battleship detected.
Come on, second fire. I need fire number 2. There we go. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. He's going to hit me. Oh, woo! Just as the prophecy foretold. Well, I think I've just about maximized my adrenaline rush here, kids. I don't think it's going to get much better. Ship held together with hope, dreams, and duct tape. A little bit of spit and baling wire in there, too, for good measure. All right, here's the good news. The Renown and their carrier are the last 2 ships on the board. I am running a bit of a risk here. If the carrier brings planes over, I pretty much can't do anything about it. Like, he'll just spot me, and the Renown will shoot me, and I'll probably be dead. I can see if AR is maxed out. Apparently it is. Look at that. That's really funny. I didn't know that worked. There you go, Vladeshi. Thanks for the tip. Oh, crap. Crap. No. Off. He's going to fly right over me, isn't he? Don't fly over me. Don't fly over me. You son of a bitch.
You did it. You crazy son of a bitch. You did it.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Oh my god, he's not shooting at me. Why is he not shooting at me? I'm about to get B-25'd off the board. It's going to be amazing. Check it out. Told you. I have 300 HP. I'm about to get B-25'd off the board. That's all right. It's his one pathetic win in a team that absolutely left him to die, so... It's the risky run. That's irritating, Spike. There's no reason that Renown should have let me live. There's no reason that Renown should have let me live. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Sensuki.
You crazy son of a
But the bottom line is that once you get that low as a destroyer in a game with a carrier, he only has to get lucky with a rocket or a bomb, and your game's over, and just the way it is. Sucks, but yeah. I did my job. We wiped out one of their destroyers and beat up one of their battleships, and a little bit of spotting damage. Decent chunk of plane damage. Not my best Benson game, not my worst Benson game. I've had way worse. Marcus, Benson is the first American destroyer that I feel like the AA is really worth, really good. Like, when you take the mid-tier destroyers in against lower-tier carriers, if you're driving a Nicholas at Tier 5, and the opposing carrier is a Ranger or a Vesser, then yeah, you're going to be able to do nasty things to him, right? Your AA is good enough for that. Are you good enough to hold off, a Furious? Probably not, right? So the 5 and the 6, and even Mahan to a lesser extent, their AA doesn't feel amazing. Benson is the first of the American destroyers that gets the Bofors, like, right away. And that really helps, really helps the ship quite a bit. It means that her mid-range AA is really punishing. She also gets 5 flak puffs she can put up, which is a lot more than you get in the middle tiers. I think Mahan gets 2. I think Mahan and Farragut get 2, and Nicholas gets 1. So Benson is the first of the American destroyers with, like, a noteworthy amount of flak. And he's dead. Never gets to drop the bombs again. So a nice little win we were able to contribute to. Probably not top XP there. But a decent game. Can't complain too loud. Oh, I had a campaign task for Benson, apparently. Okay, I didn't even know that. There we go. Should be using the guns more. Nice. Shokaku had a good game. It's nice when you have a competent carrier on your team. It makes a big improvement in your day. All right, let's start taking some of these cruiser requests. You guys have loaded up the queue. Check this out. Goodness gracious.